If you're looking for the latest in hotel, restaurant, and retail technology, stay tuned right here to Tech Advisor Media.
Rob Grimes with Tech Advisor Media here at Ramp, and I'm here with Ken Duffy, the Global Mobility Lead for Toshiba. And Toshiba, formerly IBM in this space.
Right. We used to be IBM's retail group, Retail Store Solutions. We were divested the summer of last year.
So I know that causes a lot of confusion in the marketplace because people knew Toshiba, they certainly knew IBM. So can you just explain where that division occurred and what it is that your group is doing versus what IBM might still be doing in the retail space?
Sure. So essentially anything that relates to the store is what was sold to Toshiba. Everything that relates to the enterprise or your merchandising, your supply chain management systems, that all remains at IBM.
Okay. Now, you are the mobility lead. So what exactly does that mean?
So we recognize that mobility is kind of a hot topic among retailers. And so we have invested a significant amount of money and resources into developing mobile solutions and mobile, supporting mobile for retailers. And
okay, now this is a little unusual. I mean, we're here at Ramp, and you wouldn't expect to see point-of-sale terminals here. I mean, you see a lot of people doing payments and a lot of loyalty things here. So what specifically was it that brought Toshiba here to Ramp?
So two things. First, as a total solution provider for the world's major retailers, it's our responsibility to be able to integrate all this stuff together into a single functioning store environment for retailers. Two, especially with the proliferation of mobile devices and tablets and e-commerce, the store is becoming more and more a portal for commerce. And so retailers are looking for a consistent brand experience across all their touch points, not store versus mobile versus web. And that's where we come in. So we have the solutions that can allow them to do that.
Okay, now you have a number of solutions here in your booth. Do you want to just quickly show us what you have? I mean, this Sure. Is this a new terminal?
Sure. Yeah, this is actually our newest point-of-sale terminal. You can see just by looking at it that it's a significant departure from what traditional point-of-sale...
It's got a great footprint.
It does, and it's actually dual purpose. If you look around here, this entire head unit can actually come off from the base. So let's say you're a hotel or you're a restaurant or you're a big department store. You want to have your point-of-sale terminals. Maybe you want some type of interactive...
mounted on the wall?
Exactly.
Okay, so what else? I see some handheld devices. Well, that says Motorola on it, but what else do we have that you're showing here?
So we're showing kind of the breadth of the things that we can do for retailers within the store. This is a new printer that we just released. It's a mobile printer. So you have associates walking around the store, they check people out. Now they have printers on their belt so they can complete the entire transaction for customers that still want a printed receipt.
We have some tablets.
We have tablets. We showing how we can enable store managers by virtualizing their back-end system so they can actually be out on the floor actually managing the store instead of stuck to their PC in their office. So we recognize beyond the point of sale, there's a lot of other stuff that goes on in a retail store.
So we have scanning in the back for grocery, we have digital signage.
Yep, digital signage. We have self-scanning so you can bring your own device and you can actually shop in the grocery store. Over here we have similar hardware showing different point of sale applications depending on which segment you're in.
Well, I got to ask you, when I think of Toshiba, I think of hardware. Mm-hmm. A Japanese company, and they like to make boxes, they like to make hardware. But I don't think that's your total message here. I think your message here is more than hardware.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
So what is the message? What is it somebody should know that they don't really think about when they think about Toshiba as top of mind?
When it comes down to it, we really are a total solution provider. Operating system, application, loyalty systems, mobile applications, hardware, software, the whole bag.
So somebody can buy a total solution from you, or they could buy a single solution if they wanted to. Absolutely. And then the integration services?
Integration services, maintenance services, software customization services. So really, the thing that allowed us to be successful in this marketplace and allowed us to be number one in retail is the fact that retailers have literally a one-stop shop to get everything that they need.
Okay. Now, you operate in the food service space, hospitality, and the general retail space?
Correct.
And do you have major clients in all three sectors?
We do. Yes, we do.
Okay. Now, the other thing, I guess, can a client be a global client and buy from you singly, or do they have to deal with country by country and dealers and things like that?
It depends on what's easiest for the retailer. We have a global footprint. We're in business in over 100 countries, so we can deploy and support them wherever they are. They can buy from a single source, or we can support them regionally or locally.
Now, traditionally, as a hardware provider, even sometimes on the IBM side, you guys work through a bunch of VARs who also develop different software applications. Is that still the case?
It's still the case. We still have hundreds of business partners around the world. They comprise a significant portion of our business, and they generally focus on either emerging markets or on the general business SMB space. But we have a number of ISVs, VARs, hardware resellers, so we rely on our partner network quite
But if
heavily.
somebody wants to purchase from Toshiba and have you package it all together, they can do that as well.
Absolutely.
And that also goes for things like help desk. Are you doing that as well?
Yep, we have level 1, level 2, level 3 support. Again, we provide everything that a retailer needs.
So if there's a single message that you do want to make sure that the market gets about the new Toshiba in these segments, what's that message?
Still the same people, the same products, the same expertise, and we're here to help retailers achieve their goals.
Have you had a chance to walk around the show here?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of things on payment mobility here. So is there something that just sort of jumped out at you that you think, hey, that's really cool, we need to partner with that, or is there something here you've seen?
Well, we've actually had discussions with quite a number of the other vendors here. The thing that stuck out to me is just the number of mobile payment and mobile solution providers. It just reinforces the fact that this is something that retailers are really struggling with right now. But yes, we've had some very, very productive discussions, and we've got a lot of very exciting things that we're going to start working on.
And you'll be able to pull it together and certainly leverage some of the introductions you made here.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, thank you very much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. It's Rob Grimes for Tech Advisor Media, www.techadvisormedia.com, and thank you for joining us here at RAMP and with Toshiba.
Yep.